Hello everyone and welcome on this new weekly market analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. First of all, I would say that I'm so happy about the signals, how they ran last week. As we can see guys, from the last late week analysis video which I have sent last week, the pound USD signal has been activated and running currently in more than 47 pips of profit. USDCHF also has been reversed exactly precisely from the given price with a zero drawdown. Check this out. This is really fantastic. This is so beautiful. That is really a perfect signal that you're seeking. However, USDCHF went in total of 56 pips of profit, currently 30 pips. Not only that, let me just tell you something about the deal of the day from Friday. Euro AUD. It really works so well. As you can see, the reversal has occurred from the next buy level. What? What next buy level, man? What are you talking about? You told us clearly to buy from here at 1.64595. What next level are you talking about? Well, you are obviously not in the free group of Telegram. Here, I sent an update. I said to expect a bullish reversal at 1.64391. And I said to the group to please get ready to buy. Another update will come up later if the market broke out from that level. And as you can see, this was really a perfect level to start buying the Euro AUD. It went in total of 42 pips of profit, currently 11 pips. So the reversal has occurred here, and that's the reason, guys, I'm telling you, always join the free group of Telegram. You will receive these important updates and notifications about any signal I'm sending here on YouTube. Not to mention, of course, that you will get also free signals from our VIP signals group of Telegram as well. This is, of course, the group of Telegram. This week, actually, we did so well, but the signals results will be announced later. However, I think the signals did well this week, but however, you have to join the free group, guys, to receive these updates. That is actually for your own benefits. Anyway, let's now get rid of all the signals, or sorry, the last signals from the last week, and let's see now what we can expect for the upcoming week. And as usual, let's now begin with the Euro USD. So regarding this pair, if we switch now to the weekly chart, my friends, we can notice that the Euro USD is indeed still falling. As I have expected from the last week also, I said that the market actually broke out from that level of a strong support at 1.08020, and as we can see, the next candle has also been bearish. Now, we are actually expecting another bearish candle. Most likely the Euro USD, my friends, is going to continue the fall, and most likely the target this time is going to be big actually. It's going to be right here, the lowest level of the support at 1.104920. Now check this out. If we draw even the Fibonacci retracement here, we can notice that right now we are actually on 23.6. So indeed we can expect a pullback, but however not for so long. Most likely the market is going to be respecting that level right here of a strong level of a resistance, as we can see at 1.07627, and from that point it's going to continue the fall. Therefore, let's get ready to start shorting the Euro USD, aiming the Fibonacci 38.2 retracement exactly at 1.05098. So that being said, let's now move to the daily chart. Now on the daily chart, check this out. The bearish breakout has already happened here, and the market has already retested that broken level and also respected that level of a resistance right here. So as you can see, that level of a resistance, my friends, has already been retested and respected, which means the retest has already happened, which means we can actually expect a sooner continuation in the fall. So therefore, let's now move to the 4-hour time frame, and let's now be sure that we can actually start selling at some point right here at that level of a resistance. So how do we find now the best level to start selling? We can actually use two things here. First of all, the Fibonacci retracement. Second of all, the trend lines. So as we can see right here, we are having here also Fibonacci 61.8 at 1.07378. Now as we can see, we have analyzed on the weekly and daily chart that the market is going to continue the fall. That means that we have to look only for sell orders. That being said, if we check the resistance trend line as well, check this out. The market is indeed respecting that level of a resistance trend line. which means that if the market is going to continue the rise, it has actually a very low opportunity to the breakout. I mean, it's not even going to happen in my opinion. I don't think there is any chance for the EURUSD to make any bullish breakout from that level of a previous resistance right here. That being said, the EURUSD is indeed going to continue the fall. We will start selling after the market makes another pullback for another like 14 pips only before we start selling the EURUSD. Back to the daily chart. Now our take profit level, guys, has got to be placed just right there, actually. Right there, just to be sure, at the nearest strong key support level to our entry, exactly right here. This was, of course, the nearest support to our entry, which means we can actually expect to make approximately, let me just go back to the 4-hour time frame, just to see it more clearly. Yes, we can expect like 80 pips of profit, and the safe zone that shouldn't be ranging higher than this level of a previous resistance right here for about 47 pips. Let's now move to the pound USD. Alright, so I'm so happy about the signal from the late week analysis video last week on Wednesday. I think even Thursday morning maybe. This signal actually has worked very well, currently running in more than 46 pips. However, let's see now what we can do next in this market. But before that, it's important to mention that Monday is going to be a boring day for traders. It's going to be a very low market, a very slow, I mean slow, not low. It's going to be a very slow market, almost dead and sleepy. CHF, Pound, Euro, USD are going to be on off due to many reasons. I think the Memorial Day, White Monday, you name it. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with the people. They just came up with these holidays. Now summer, bank holiday, White Monday also here. What Monday, so actually it's really annoying for me. I really hate seeing these holidays for the banks, and I wonder, why do you have to do that? Anyway, it's important to mention also that we will be having on Friday, guys, on Thursday, the ISM PMI news for the USD pairs, and more importantly is, of course, on Friday, the non-farm payroll and the unemployment rate for the USD pairs. Of course, these news have a big impact on the market, and of course, before that, I will of course release many videos about these news, and hopefully, we can trade the news this time, and hopefully also we can make a good profit trading these news. Anyway, let's now continue analyzing the pound USD. Now, as you can see, my friends, on the weekly chart, let's go now to the weekly chart. The weekly chart shows us right here that the market has indeed managed to make the actual bearish breakout from that long-term support at 1.23830, which means the pound USD is most likely now going to continue the fall, and the target has got to be right here exactly at the nearest strong key support level to the current price, which means the pound USD still has about 132 pips more to go. Now let's move to the daily chart. To the daily chart, yes. Now on the daily chart, here we can see clearly the broken level of the support, and the retest has already occurred right here, which means the pound USD is most likely going to continue to fall immediately because the retest has already happened on last Friday. Moving now to the 4-hour time frame, exactly right here we can see resistance number 1, resistance number 2, which means the market has already made 2 attempts of the resistance. Now to find the decent entry, what we can do right here is just simply move to the smaller time frame, such as 30-minute time frame. And as we can see right here, there we're having actually a very strong level of a real resistance. Pay attention on this small time frame. We can see here an actual, a fake breakout, another fake breakout of the resistance. Meanwhile, this level here was a real attempt of a resistance. This was a real attempt of the resistance, and this was right here also another real attempt of the resistance. That being said, let's wait for the pound USD to make a pullback upon the pressure from the support right here at 1.23457. Hopefully it's going to make a pullback, and right here exactly we can start safely selling the pound USD again, not to mention, of course, that this was 61.8 Fibonacci retracement in the past. So that being said, we have to wait for the pound USD to rise for another 20 pips before we can continue selling the pair. It's actually a very close entry to our previous analysis. However, the take profit level this time is going to be right here at the nearest strong key support level to our entry, which is right here exactly. This was, of course, the nearest strong key support level, which means we can actually expect to make 140. Actually, I want to give a more realistic take profit level, guys. Let me just see what we can do here. I mean, we want to give a realistic take profit level that can be achieved and hit easily and sooner than we thought. Yes, I think, yes, this level of a support right here, aiming approximately 90 pips of profit. Meanwhile, a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging higher than this level of a previous resistance right there, and a real level of a support right here. So meaning our entry is going to be on 1.23657 and the edge of the safe zone ranging for another, oh my god, that's actually quite a lot. That should be fine. Yes, that should be fine. The safe zone ranging for about 47 pips till 1.24136, aiming the support right here at 1.22738 for 90 pips. Let's now move to the AUDUSD. Alright, so the AUDUSD signal is going in the right direction, but of course hasn't been triggered. Let's see now what we can do next in this market. Now check this out. Actually, on the daily chart, we don't even need to switch to the weekly chart. The daily chart here, guys, showing us a very strong real level of a resistance exactly right here at 0.65400. And check this out, on Monday, actually on Friday, sorry, the market has already retested that level of a resistance. We already have two attempts actually. This is the resistance number 1 and the resistance number 2. That means that we can actually expect from the AUDUSD to rise a little bit more and reverse upon a pressure of a resistance right here, and then it's going to continue the fall. That level, that level of the resistance right here on the left side cannot be simply ignored, and most likely the AUDUSD is looking for a long fall at the moment. So let's now move to the 1 hour time frame, and just like we did what we did in the pound USD, we will just look for the strongest level of a real resistance, and based on that we will start selling this pair. Check this out. That level of a real resistance at 65287. This was of course a real attempt of the resistance. This was also another real attempt of the resistance. Meanwhile, this right here was of course a fake breakout. That being said, let's wait for the AUDUSD to rise a little bit more to reach that level of the resistance, and then boom, it's gonna continue the fall. That means let's wait for it to rise for another 12 pips or 11 pips before we can start selling. I think this is a little bit above 61.8. Let me just check to confirm. It's exactly on it. Yeah, a little bit above 61.8 as I have expected. So let's now continue selling the AUDUSD exactly from that level, aiming the lowest level of the support right here exactly at 0.64104, and the safe zone that shouldn't be ranging higher than this level of a previous resistance support. So that being said, I think that's gonna be quite a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. That should be fine. Yes, right here. The safe zone, yes, should be ranging for about 51 pips, I would say, aiming 117 pips of profit. Moving now to the USDCAD. Alright, so the USDCAD signal went in the right direction, reversed from the take profit level, but sadly hasn't been activated. So let's see now what we can do next in this market. Now pay attention, right here guys, that level of a support exactly at 1.35891 is actually a very strong level of the support. I mean, it's really obvious on the 4 hour time frame. Even if you go to the 1 hour time frame, you can still see that actually. This was of course the nearest support to that bullish breakout candle. If you remember guys, that is the 20 pips a day strategy rules. So therefore, we can actually rely on that entry. Back to the 4 hour time frame, what we have right here is actually a support number 1. That being said, we will wait for the USDCAD to fall all the way right here to reach the same level of a strong key support level, and of course to create the second attempt of the support, and from there we will continue buying the USDCAD. Let's wait for it to fall for another 20 pips, I would say. Let's just compare that, confirm that with the support trend lines. Let's check here the support trend line. As we can see, check this out. That's actually perfect. Right here exactly. That level of a support trend line has been respected. Even right here, it became a resistance trend line for a very shy attempt, and then the market became here another resistance trend line. It became a support trend line, and now we can actually expect from the market to reverse exactly on the same level. Let's just use Fibonacci retracement just to confirm. we can see that right now we are actually at 61.8, but I don't think that the market is gonna reverse instantly. I still believe that the market is gonna continue the fall to create here a tail, and after that it's also gonna continue the fall. So we are actually on the range, or actually the zone of 61.8, which is really good and means that the market is most likely gonna continue the rise. So let's buy the USDCAD from that level, aiming the next level of a resistance right here exactly at 1.36817, 1.36817, which means we can actually expect to make 94 pips profit from this signal, and a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging lower than this level of a previous resistance and a key support at 1.35347, which means the safe zone will be ranging for about 52 pips against 93 pips of profit. Let's now move to the USDJPY. Alright, so again, the signal for the USDJPY went in the right direction but hasn't been activated also. So let's see now what we can do next. Let's just move to the daily chart. I want to show you something actually, guys. On the daily chart, we're having here that level of a support trend line, and check out what happens here. Now, if we draw the support trend line this way, now we can see clearly that we are having here a support trend line number 1, and here a support trend line number 2, and what is this? Anyway, it became a resistance trend line number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and then recently the market has just made the bullish breakout from that level, which means that the USDJPY is most likely, guys, gonna be actually falling again, respecting that level of a previous support trend line, and then gonna continue the rise. But just to be sure, we have to look at the left side here to confirm that this was indeed, there was actually a very strong real level of a previous support on the same level. So let's just scroll to the left side, and actually what we can see right here is that level of the support exactly at 140.165. Check this out. This was indeed, guys, a strong level of a key support, as we can see right here. And if I go back to the current time, it was also the peak of the nearest resistance to that bullish breakout candle. If I go now to the 30-minute time frame, we can see clearly that this was, of course, the resistance, and right here actually we can see the reversal has already occurred. There was here a reversal happened, which means on the 30-minute time frame we already have a support number 1, and what we can do right now is just waiting for the USDJPY to fall here all the way to reach the same level of the support and create the second attempt of it, and then from that level we can start buying the USDJPY after it fall for about 40 pips. Moving back to the daily chart, now we're actually going to be aiming the level of a resistance right here exactly at 141.587, which means our target is going to be 140 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging till the lowest level of a support right here at 139.603, which means our safe zone ranging for about 52 pips against 144 pips of profit. Let's now move to the USDCHF. Alright, so again, I'm so happy about the signal for the USDCHF. It went so well, but the problem here, guys, is that you are actually running in about 16 minutes of the video and you did not yet hit the like button, respecting at least that perfect reversal which has happened right here. Guys, this was really amazing, and for that, if you did not enter this trade, at least hit the like button, appreciating this hard work I'm doing here to send you these signals. And of course, if you guys have entered this signal and made any profits, please share with us your experience in the comments. Anyway, let's just be clear here that for the USDCHF, guys, there is absolutely nothing gonna be changed. This signal is gonna remain the same. If we draw here the support trend line now from this lower low to this higher low, as we can see right here, most likely, guys, we can actually expect from the USDCHF to fall again all the way right here, and that level of a support number 1 is gonna be respected again, and the market will create here support number 2. That being said, let's wait for the USDCHF to fall for another 30 pips or 28 pips, and then we can start buying again from the same level. Therefore, nothing is going to be changed for the USDCHF signal. And let's just now switch to the gold. Alright, so the gold unfortunately hasn't been triggered, but at least went in the right direction and touched the take profit level. But a bummer, it hasn't been triggered also. But still, I can't take any credit for the signal, I guess, right? Anyway, let's see now on the weekly chart what's going on with the gold. Actually, my friends, the gold right now has reached the lowest level of a support right here, but the problem here is that the gold has also made an actual breakout from that level of a resistance right here at 1958.42. That means that upon the current support right here, or upon the pressure from the current support, we can actually expect from the gold to make a small pullback, and that level of a resistance is most likely gonna be respected, and then the gold will continue the fall. So based on the weekly chart, we have analyzed this. Let's now move to the daily chart and check this out. The gold has already indeed been retested on the same level of a resistance. It has already been retested at 1958.42. That means that on the daily chart, we already have reached that level of a resistance. So let's now move to the 1 hour time frame. Now, the reason for moving to the 1 hour time frame is I want to see the real level of a resistance and separate them from the fake breakouts. For example, check this out right here. Now we can see clearly a real level of a resistance, a real level of the resistance, and even right here, and this in the middle was another fake breakout. Now the gold has actually been facing here a support zone exactly at 1944, and as you can see also, most likely guys, the gold is going to continue the rise for another 72 pips, and if I'm not mistaken, from that point we can start selling the gold again. I think this was Fibonacci 61.8 if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check. Oh my god, man, I swear to god I did not even check this before recording. Anyway, this was indeed 61.8, and we will gonna be selling the gold exactly on the same level of 61.8. Hopefully the gold is gonna be respecting the or actually retesting also the previous level of the key support level right here, exactly also at 1953.94. That being said, let's now move to the daily chart. Our take profit level this time will be actually right here, the nearest strong key support level at 1901.04. I don't think that the gold is gonna fall below that actually. Lower than that is actually very far. Let me just reduce the take profit level, guys, to be right here exactly at the level of a support right here at 1916.33. That means that we can actually expect to make approximately 380 pips of profit. Moving back to the 1 hour time frame to identify, of course, the safe zone this time. The safe zone can be ranging actually just a little bit above the highest level of a resistance right here at 1967.02 for about 131 pips against 374 pips of profit. And there goes the signal, my friends, for the USD pairs and for the gold for the upcoming week. I wish it's going to be a very good week and very successful for everyone. And I think, guys, next week we can do a lot of live trading videos. Just stay tuned and be ready for these videos. They're going to be awesome. And also, don't forget to join the free group of Telegram. You don't have to pay a penny to join this group, guys. It's totally free. Just join it here just to receive the updates and notifications about these signals which you are receiving here on YouTube. Anyway, until then, I hope that is informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.